Steve Mills here, and welcome to my podcast. It's great to be back sharing some more ideas or ways in which you can grow your business. And today I want to talk to you about landing pages, how you can use landing pages and should be using landing pages in your business and on your website, and why that is, and a little bit about how to do it. So firstly, what is a landing page? Well, the truth is a landing page is any page that you're going to drive traffic to. So that could be from LinkedIn, for example. You could be posting, telling people to go and have a look at this particular page because it's got some valuable information, or perhaps a video, or they can download a special report that you've provided, and so on and so forth. It could be that you're driving people using paid advertising, be that on Google or any other website. Perhaps you're doing remarketing, geofencing, whatever it is that you're doing. It's the landing page for that. Now, landing pages, whilst they're relevant for all types of marketing, you know, if I'm posting something on Facebook, I've got a landing page that they're going to check out further information. It becomes even more important when we're doing paid advertising. And the reason for this is obviously the key word there is paid. So every single person that hits your landing page, perhaps let's say costs you £2 per landing. And let's say right now you're getting 100 people landing on your page per day. So that's costing you £200 a day in click fees to get people to go to your landing page. Now, the truth of the matter is that there's no correlation between the number of people who land on your page and the number of inquiries you get. So you could get, 200 people to your page and get 2 inquiries as a result of it. Or you could get 20 inquiries, or you could even get 200 inquiries, who knows. I doubt you're ever going to get 200 inquiries from 200 visits, but let's just, for argument's sake, let's just say that for every 100 people who visit your website, you get in a 10% inquiry rate. So 10 of those people are going to your website. So remember the cost there, it's £2 per click. So you get in 100 people, so it's costing you £200 to get those 100 people there. And of those, you get in 20 leads, okay? So why is that? Well, you get in those 20 leads based on what people see when they go to your website. They look at your website and they think, oh, wow, this looks fantastic. You know, this page is great. It's designed really nice. It's got some great words on it. It's got a fantastic headline, which is one of the most important parts of any advertising campaign. There's an old saying that the headline is the advert for the advert. The picture on there is really good. And perhaps, this page has even got a video on it, which often helps to improve the conversion rate. So that's where you are right now. That's the number of inquiries you're getting. You're getting 20 inquiries for every £200 you spend. But again, the truth of the matter is that the number of inquiries you can get bears no correlation to the amount of investment or where you are now even. So my question for you would be, how do you improve that conversion rate? What do you need to do to this landing page to make it convert at a higher level? If you could improve that from 20 inquiries to 30, that's a 50% growth in the effectiveness of your marketing. If you could get that to 40, you've just doubled your inquiry rate and obviously massively reduced the client acquisition rate. In other words, the amount of money you need to spend to get the client in the first place. So how do you do that then? Well, for me, it'd start with the design of the site. What does the site look like? That's always important. But, do you know what? I've never improved the design of something and all of a sudden got thousands more leads. So the words are probably even more important. And the most important words there are the headline, the content. Perhaps you've got some bullets on there. And what about the call to action? What are people supposed to do? Does your phone number, is that included on there? Is it easy for people to sign up? Is there a form for them to fill in? Is there anything that you could do free for them? Could you offer them a free meeting, a free webinar? Could you send them via links to other pages that they might also be interested in? You get the idea? This video, if you've got a video, great. If you haven't, I'd strongly recommend you go and get one in order to improve your conversion rate. But even if you've got one, is it the best video? Could that be improved? Could you get a better video? Could you perhaps have 2 or 3 videos? Perhaps one of you and maybe 2 or 3 testimonial videos of clients who've bought your product or service in the past. Could you have testimonials from clients? Could you have, I got a page on my website. I've got over 120 testimonials. There's all the words, there's the video, there's the bullets, there's the call to action. And underneath the call to action, it says in big letters, don't take my word for it. Have a read of what other people say. And there's literally, you scroll down and down and down and down and down. Not suggesting anybody's going to read all that, but if they just flick through it and they see all those people saying great things about my particular service, then, that is really, really powerful. And by the way, all those testimonials are 100% genuine. They're not things I've made up, just to clarify that. And that's really it, I think. I suppose the only other thing I'd say is, how do you set up a landing page? Well, you can do it what I call the cheap and easy way and just add a page to your website. If you've got any sort of, even average WordPress skills, you can just go in there, click new page and set yourself up a landing page. Or you might want to set up a page away from your website, because one of the problems with doing that is people get carried away. They land on your page and then they start clicking around your website, going here, there and everywhere, which can be a good thing, but it could perhaps be a distraction. So having a page that is purely a landing page where people go to, and there's just one clear action on there. There's just one thing for them to do. I call it the most wanted action, the MWA. What is the MWA of this landing page? That might be a thing to do. Now, to do that, there are lots of different ways of doing it. There are basically many different organizations out there that will sell you a landing page template. So you can go and buy this template. In other words, buy the design. Make sure it's something that fits within your design. Or ideally, go and get a designer, probably the one that designed your website, to design a landing page for you. Once they've done that, then you're off and running, really, and you've got yourself your own what I call a professional landing page rather than one that you've just had on your website. Now, what do? I do both, to be honest. If I want to set up a landing page quick for maybe perhaps a post that I've just done on social media, then I'll just do that. And I might use my blog on my site, or I might use a particular post or a particular page, should I say. If it's something a little bit more long-term, then I might get my web developer to set that up, or I might go to a professional template and go and utilize that. So that's about it. If you like what you've heard and you think it was good, could you do me a bit of a favor? What I'd like you to do is just share this podcast with others. This is all about helping people. That's why I do it. And, if you want more help yourself, then go to my website, which is stevemills.co. Take a look and set up a meeting. I'd be very happy to have a no obligation conversation with you. But in the meantime, as I said, if you could help me by sharing that with people that you know that you think would also benefit from information like this. And if you're not yet signed up to my podcast, please sign up, and you'll get these every time I do a new podcast. You get to know about it. So that's about it. Thank you very much for listening, and look forward to speaking again to you very soon.